I'm finna go to my little spot. Hey, this is my spot right here. Like, I come to this spot because it just feels good. It feels good when I be recording up over here. Like, I like the vibes at this spot. So, like, this my spot. How y'all doing? My name is Robert G. And you're tuned in to RNS Podcast. Look, you gonna have people gonna turn on you. People gonna turn on you. And this thing, you wanna know why they gonna turn on you? You see, this the thing. People create issues and hatred towards other people out of jealousy, due to the fact that these individuals just simply jealous of you, for the simple fact that these people not gonna turn on you. You don't have people. Nobody turns on you. See, this is the thing. We don't give people reasons. We don't give people reasons to hate us. We don't give people reasons to treat us the way that they treat us, because for the simple fact that we're genuine individuals. We respect ourselves and we respect everybody around us. And and it's more than that. It's the fact that we possess the ability to understand individuals, meaning we put ourselves in other people's shoes and look at things from their perspective also, because it's always two sides of the story, meaning, but this the thing, how other people perceive stuff might not be how you perceive it. So this the thing, you got to improvise, and you got to put yourself in other people's shoes and just ask questions like, okay, wait a minute. I understand. See, this thing, I understand what this person going through. But this the thing, you don't have to, see, this the thing, how people choose to react to stuff, it's not always the best way for them to handle the stuff that they go through and suffer from internally. It's how you react to it. It's how you react to certain things. Like, nobody can provoke you into being angry unless you allow them to provoke you, meaning see, this thing, when you allow outside entities to influence you, and when you give certain individuals validation and attention due to the simple fact that, yeah, when you do that, when you start going outside of yourself seeking external validation, you're not gonna bring value in your life, because this the thing, you're going outside of yourself. You cannot go outside of yourself seeking anything from anybody, for the simple fact that you only get, look, it's only you. So this the thing, it's only you. So this the thing, people, see, this the thing, a lot of people got to understand something. You have to go within. If you don't, the answers are within. You have to go within. See, this the thing, we have no choice but to go within, for the simple fact that we come from a higher power. We come from a source. We destined. We was destined to be light workers. So at the end of the day, we go within regardless, for the simple fact that we have to. Like, going within is your safe haven. Going within is the key to everything. Going within is going to make you become the best version of yourself, for the better. Going within is what's going to take you to the top. See, this the thing, everything starts from within. Meaning, if you're not the master of your emotions, if you're not the master of your mind, it's over. You have to become the master. You have to know who you are as an individual. You have to isolate yourself sometimes in order to elevate. I'm putting y'all on game. See, this thing, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to say I'm arrogant, but this thing, a lot of stuff that I say, it be going over a lot of people's heads, for the simple fact that I'm too intelligent. So this the thing, some certain things that I say, you probably gonna understand what I'm saying, but this the thing, you're gonna have to, like I say, you're gonna have to go within. Going within only means soul. That's all. So look, people not gonna like you, and this the thing, people not gonna like you, and like, people meaning your parents, your friends, co-workers, people that you got involved with, meaning if you was in a relationship or married to these individuals, they not gonna like you for the simple fact that you possess self-love. See, this the thing, it starts with self-love. Self-love is self-love is the start of everything, because this the thing, you can't love nobody if you don't love yourself. See, this is the thing, a lot of people that live in today's society, they don't love themselves. They don't possess self-love. And then on top of that, and I'm gonna keep saying this, it's more than them not possessing self-love. It's the fact that they're severely insecure and have low self-esteem. Like, the low self-esteem and being severe insecure is bad these days. Like, it's rare. See, this the thing. When you put yourself to high standards, when you have expectations for yourself, meaning you not only have expectations, but you meet them expectations times 10, because you set goals for yourself. See, this is what assertive people do. See, this the thing. Okay, when you possess self-love, when you are an individual that possess self-preservation and self-discipline, when you get, being around individuals that don't love themselves, being around individuals that's severely insecure, being around individuals that's being around individuals that possess low self-esteem, to somebody like me, those individuals are going to hold you back. And I'm finna be honest, and this the thing, it's not that you going based off, in this thing, you're going to have to cut ties with those people too, because like I say, self-love and insecurities don't go together. It's not compatible. So that's why a lot of people going to turn on you. That's why you're going to lose a lot of people, but for the simple fact that your self-love is outshining everything that they got going on, because self-love is gold. Self-love is platinum. Self-love is the representation of an individual that has a soul. See, this the thing, when we possess self-love, we don't possess insecurities. We don't have low self-esteem. We not perfect, but this the thing, we not insecure and we don't possess low self-esteem. In my opinion, low self-esteem and insecurities is signs of the devil, because I'm finna be honest, if you read the Bible, I'm finna be honest, that all of those low self-esteem, being insecure, those was characteristics of Satan. So at the end of the day, go in this thing, if you look at Jesus Christ was never had low self-esteem. He never was insecure, because he loved himself. You have to love yourself. See, this thing, that's what God wants y'all to do. Y'all got to embrace who y'all are as individuals and love y'all self. Also, it's power within self-love. Like I say, we not perfect, but this the thing. Nobody's perfect, but this the thing. Nobody shouldn't be insecure. Like, you shouldn't be 21 and up. Like, if you 21 and up and still suffer from low self-esteem and insecure, something is wrong, because, and this the thing, you don't have to do that. The only thing you got to do is go within, look in the mirror, hold yourself accountable for your mistakes and not make them mistakes again. And then on top of that, all you got to do is don't fake it till you make it, become it. You got to be assertive. You can't be out here and be like, yeah, man, I want to go to the NBA, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go to the NBA. How you doing, man? Yeah, you can't be like you can't see, this the thing. We not procrastinators. And this the thing. We see people not gonna like us, and people they gonna turn on us for the simple fact that they can't run game on us, and for the simple fact they can't get no ego boost off of us. Ego boost meaning, just because you in the same room as me, you're not in the same league as me, because action speaks louder than words. Your parents, your friends, the people that's turning on you, the people that you gonna lose, the people that's gonna come and go throughout your life journey. Let me tell you something. You're gonna surpass a lot of people. You already surpassed them, because this thing, you ahead of the curve. And on top of that, it's actions with us. Action speaks louder than words. Most people you're gonna come across, you're gonna realize that there's no action within their actions, meaning they just talk, but they don't practice what they preach. It's no action behind their words. It's no action behind it's no action. So this the thing, they're gonna try to bend up. See, this thing, we about that action. We take action. So in their mind, they know we take action, but this thing, they don't take action. They're not gonna look at it. You got to understand something. These narcissists, these are 9 times out of 10, these people narcissistic. And then on top of that, even if they not narcissistic, it's just once they see that you serious about life, once they see that you serious about achieving big things, dreams and goals, once they see that you hold yourself to high standards, once they see that you are no longer the individual that they used to know, that they knew, or that they thought that was in a negative light. See, this thing, a lot of people gonna look at you. See, this the thing, we not perfect neither. We not perfect neither. And this the thing, a lot of people around us know what we did in high school, what the stuff we was doing, because everybody talks. So a lot of people already got this version of you stuck inside their head that they gonna run with, for the simple fact that even once they see that you became the best version of yourself and became better for you, they're still gonna, this the thing, they're gonna get an ego boost, because guess what? They're still gonna look at you as the person that you used to be. But this the thing, you're no longer that person. You evolve. But this the thing, they're not going to look at you as though you evolve, because this the thing, this thing, when you evolve, it triggers them. It's triggering. It triggers people. It triggers them, because that means you learn from your mistakes. And not only did you learn from your mistakes, you gain great power. And see, this the thing, with great power comes great responsibility. So now you have power up in your hands. These people have absolutely no power. Yeah, you evolve, meaning you evolve mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You evolve psychologically, like you're psychologically equipped. And when you're psychologically equipped, nobody on planet Earth can read you. But this thing, you can read them. You don't even have to do nothing. Like I say, see, this the thing. We are excessively analytical. We excessively analytical, meaning every time we have a conversation with somebody, an analytical process is taking place also, meaning because I'm observing what you're saying, because guess what? You want to know why I am excessively analytical? You want to know why I'm observing everything you saying? Is because people have lied to me over and over in the past about who they was. And then this the thing, I don't want that to happen. See, this the thing, I was blind back in the day. People came up in and I wasn't paying attention to their actions. And see, this thing, I never knew this thing. I was being naive. I never knew. I was ignoring the red flags. So in order for me to not ignore red flags, I'm going to observe the shit out of you, because guess what? You're not finna enter. You can't enter my life no more. But this the thing. You're not finna manipulate your way in my life. So this thing, I've got to be obsessively analytical. I got to analyze and process everything you say, because if your actions, and this the thing, every time I'm gonna do this. This the thing. Bro. I don't care how long I know you. I'm still going to perform a psychoanalysis on you. I'm still going to observe your conversation. I'm going to think about what you said over and over again, because if I'm thinking about what you said, something didn't add up. Yeah, something is add. See, this the thing. When you have to think, see, this thing, when you have to constantly process what people say to you, something is off. Because this the thing. If it was organic, you wouldn't think about it. You would just go with the flow. But but this thing, when you see that individual, see, this the thing, when you read body language, you're going to be able to just pick out certain things. You're going to be able to pick out things, and you're going to be able to see people's weaknesses due to the fact that you can see what they don't want you to see, which is right through them. So this the thing, people can't manipulate us or get over on us anyway. So this thing, that's another reason why folks gonna turn on you. This the thing, they're gonna turn on you for the simple fact that you're doing everything good. And this the thing, they're doing everything bad. But this the thing, I ain't gonna say they doing everything bad, but this the thing, a lot of people, this thing, they're not doing what you doing. See, this thing, they're not doing what you doing. But this the thing, they want the benefits and the rewards that you're gonna get behind doing whatever it is that you're doing. But this the thing, they're not doing what they're doing, whatever they doing, but they want what we got. Whether that's mentally, emotional, spiritually, financially, they want what we got, because this the thing, like I say, we have souls. Most people don't have souls. Yeah. So yeah, and this the thing. That's why that's why a lot of parents gon' that's why a lot of parents, y'all parents, they gonna have a problem with y'all once y'all get older. This thing, once y'all get older, y'all gonna have problems with y'all parents, because y'all parents are gonna try to control the pot. Meaning they're gonna try to control the pot. They're gonna try to, this thing, everything you do, they're gonna try to dip their hands in your business, for the simple fact that they see you as a meal ticket. And once your parents see you as a meal ticket, it's not love. It was never love to begin with. But once they see that you see this thing, once they see that you're somebody, once they see that you actually have good things going for yourself, once they see that you got good abundance, good fortune, good opportunities coming your way, they're gonna want a piece of that. And this thing, once you this thing, they didn't work hard. They didn't even raise you or prepare you for your achievements. You did it on your own. But this thing, they're gonna want to reap the benefits of what you did, as if they trained and prepared you and raised you in a way that you should go. So that way you wouldn't depart from it. They didn't do nothing, and that's where the problem is gonna begin. That's where the problem is gonna begin. Yep, that's where the problem is gonna begin. And see, this the thing. You gonna see, this the thing, we got a burden. We already carry a heavy burden in general, because we watch people turn on us. We watch people turn on us. Like, if you got narcissistic siblings, you didn't always hate your siblings. It was once a time where your siblings, when you and your siblings was best friends, y'all was best. Let me tell y'all something. We literally watched our parents turn them innocent children against us. We seen it with our own eyes. We seen it. Like, we seen it. Like, this the thing. We see this thing. We see up close how people get on the phone. See, this thing, we witness people get up on the phone and just talk reckless, and just slander our name, due to the fact that they couldn't control or manipulate us. See, this thing, we watch smear campaigns happen against us. We watched other people turn other people against us. We literally watch people deliberately lie on us and turn people against us out of pure hatred, evil, jealousy. Point blank. We watch these people do it. We watch these people do it with our own eyes. And this thing, you want to know what hurts the most? You want to know what leaves us hurt the most? Is in some of the people that turned on us, that we watched. Y'all, this the thing, the people that we watched turn on us, we thought those individuals those individuals would never do that. And this is the thing, because we thought we actually had a connection with these people. But this is the thing, this thing is going to hurt you, that they didn't choose your side. And this thing, it's not like you wanted them to choose your side, but this the thing, you thought they knew you. But this the thing, once you realize that, see, this thing, once you see people turn on you, and you didn't hurt them, or you didn't wrong them, you gonna move. You gonna move. The way you move in life is going to be different, because this thing, you're going to develop trust issues. But this the thing, it's okay. It's going to be all right to develop those trust issues, because this the thing, it's not that you have trust issues. It's just that, and this thing, even if you got your guard up, you just afraid of being hurt. We actually seen people turn people against us. We seen people eyes go from light to dark. We seen many people. We witnessed many of our we witness many people go from light to dark. We watch these people get their souls snatched. See, not only do we heal individuals, we see individuals lose souls. And once you see individuals lose souls, once you can look back and say, man, I'm not even gonna lie, I remember such and such used to look like, man, they had life in their eyes. Like, if you go look at some of y'all parents and some of the people that y'all used to deal with, if you go look at some of the pictures, some of these people had life in their eyes, but somewhere along life, they gave their soul up, and that ain't nobody's fault but theirs. These people not gonna like you for the simple fact that you possess the greatest gift that can ever be given to an individual, which is a soul. See, this the thing. You didn't compromise who you are. This is why people are going to turn on you. They're going to turn on you for the simple fact that this thing, God going to remove them anyway. Like, them people, like, God going to remove them. On me, God going to remove them. So, I mean, and I wouldn't dare be tripping. Hey, look, man, look, hey, if anybody turn on y'all, do not be tripping. Do not be tripping. I promise you, y'all better not be tripping over anybody that turn on y'all. Them people don't mean nothing. But them people don't mean nothing. And this is the thing, you ain't missing out on nothing. Listen, anybody that turn on you, or anybody that was manipulated and tricked out of their position into looking at you and paint you in a negative light. If individuals was dumb enough to allow themselves to become influenced by negativity, to where that negative person can pass that negativity on to them and get you the positivity, to get them to look at you as negativity, you don't need them people. Them people, that's a blessing. I don't care if you turn on me. I never needed you anyway. Who are you? That's what I'm saying. You wasn't doing nothing for me anyway. So this thing, I mean, you're not getting no ego boost off me neither. You're not getting no ego boost off me. So, like, I really don't, in this thing, why I say you're not getting no ego boost, I don't care. I don't care. And this is the thing, I don't have no problems with you, but this thing, please don't get mad at me because I don't care that you don't like me or that you turned on me. I didn't do nothing to you. See, this thing, we didn't do nothing. This thing, why is we finna get mad over something we didn't do? We are not out here. We are not out here causing confusion. We ain't doing this thing. We ain't doing nothing but being ourselves and doing exactly what God sent us here to do. We're not the problems. You people are the problem. But this thing, you're gonna get mad at me, and this thing, I know folks gonna get mad at me for the simple fact that, guess what? You can't manipulate me into thinking that I'm that I'm not, when I know who I am. I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. I come with feelings. I don't come with instructions, but I do come with feelings. So this thing, you're just going to be upset. Please don't be upset with me because I love myself. Like I say, that's why I started this video with self-love, because your self-love is going to be the reason why you see a lot of people turn on you, and the reason why you see a lot of people come and go in your life. But this thing, you're going to need that self-love, because this the thing. Self-love is the absence of insecurity. Self-love is the absence of low self-esteem. This the thing. You intimidate people. See, this thing, we're intimidation factors. We're intimidation factors. See, this thing, the stuff that we do on a daily basis, we do way more than the average human does on a daily basis. See, this is the thing. Y'all just know what I get up on here and tell y'all. Y'all don't know how much work I'm doing behind the scenes. I'm doing more work behind the scenes than I am on the scenes. That's what I'm saying. So this is the thing. The work never stops. The grind never stops. So we're on our life purpose. Many individuals that live in today's society, they don't have no life purpose. They don't know why they here. They don't know who they are they don't know who they are as an individual. And this thing is no excuses. Don't be like, well, and we understand. You want to know why people don't love themselves and why they suffer from low self-esteem, is because they was robbed of that early, at a young age. Whether from their parents or whether if they was bullied, they was never taught how to love themselves. But this the thing, they was never taught how to be independent. Certain people was never taught. They was never taught the ability to hold themselves accountable and to hold themselves to high standard. A lot of people, they didn't have positive role models growing up. But this the thing, that's when they was younger. We got to stop looking. I don't care what happened when you was younger, because you're not young no more. You're old now. So this the thing, you are already 21 and up. So at the end of the day, it's no excuses no more. I understand what you've been through, but this thing, I can't keep giving you excuses, and I can't and this thing, I'm not finna lower my standards for the simple fact that you didn't overcome something that you should have been overcame. You could have been overcome. See, this is the thing. These people can overcome depression. They can overcome low self-esteem. They can overcome poverty. These people can overcome any obstacle they want to, but they just got to want to do it. Most people, they don't want to do it. But this thing, once they see that you're doing it, they're not going to try to become motivated by you. They're going to try to steal. Because this is the thing, we went towards fear, and a lot of people don't go towards fear. They are afraid of fear. Fear rules people. Fear don't rule us. Yeah. It doesn't rule us. So this is the thing, you're gonna just find yourself, you're not gonna be compatible with a lot of people. Like a lot of people gonna come and go in your life, and that's okay. Because this is the thing, it's about life, this thing, that's the journey though. Whether it's negative or bad, them people gonna help you. Them people gonna help you and shape you, and you're gonna continue to be molded into an even better person because you learn from your mistakes. And those mistakes meaning you don't allow what you learn from to hinder you again. You don't hinder yourself, and when you hinder yourself, you hinder growth. And when you hinder growth, you don't grow. Yeah, and this the thing, people gonna try to benefit off you because you possess self-love. See, this thing, your self-love is, people don't like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't like that because that makes people because when you love yourself, people know one thing. We don't need y'all. We don't need y'all. And this thing, we live in a attention era. This is the attention era. So if we don't go outside of ourselves seeking validation or attention from anybody, because this the thing, why do that? Why do that? And then on top of that, life is not a competition with us. See, this thing, notice how look at what I'm saying. Everything that I'm saying is correct because we move correct. We move correct, and this the thing, because you move correct and you move righteous, whether people come and go in your life or whether people turn on you, that shouldn't matter. Whether that's family, that shouldn't matter because you moving correct. You know you on the right path. You didn't do nothing to nobody. People got to learn how they change their perceptions about things. They do. They do. Yeah. Hey, but look, I'm just getting up on here talking, man. I ain't gonna lie, I missed y'all. I've been gone for like a week. And I missed y'all though. Like I missed y'all. Like we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Y'all already know how I am. I'm the Michael Jordan of YouTube, guaranteed championships. Yeah, man. I just got up on here. I was like, you know what? Let me get him something. Let me get him a little something because I ain't been on here in a while, and let me just talk so they won't be like, man, where he at? Where he? Hey, because I know y'all miss me. Because I miss y'all too. See, obviously I miss y'all. See, I miss with y'all way more than what y'all think I do on me. But like I say, look, may peace and blessing be upon everybody. Enjoy life. Hey, stay blessed.